See how that plays out. Thanks so much, Anuj. Well, let's get in Sudarshan Sukhani, who's joining, as well as Mitessh Thakkar. Good morning, gentlemen. Well, Sudarshan, you tell us, yesterday we had a good relief rally on the Nifty. Are you expecting more of the same, or do you expect us to go back to those levels of maybe 17,900, 17,800?
Good morning. See, yesterday we also crossed a small resistance level of 18,050 and we closed almost there. So while it was not a decisive crossover because we were there and we closed there, we did not go beyond it, the chances are that today we will cross that resistance. So for me, when a resistance level is being crossed, I think that's an important landmark, that's an important message. So I would look to go long only today. Now, whether you want to buy on a breakout above 18,050 or whether you want to wait patiently for an intraday dip, which should also come. But the trade is to be on the long side of the market. Your initial stop should be 17,900, which is yesterday's low. But as the market progresses, raise your stops. But I am not looking to take any short positions below 17,900. So far as the Nifty is above that level, looking only to buy.
Okay.
Mitessh, what would you do? I mean, yesterday you were telling us that eventually we get to about 18,250 kind of levels. Eventually. And that's the level at which point you will decide whether this is a bigger move or not. What's your sense?
Yes, I think we are on that process, Prashant. There's good base building on the 17,800 mark. Last 4 weeks, 5 or 6 occasions we've tested that. And now I think, after a long time, the intraday indicators are firming on the upside. So the belief is that we'll go to first 18,150. That is an important pivot midway, and then 18,250. Only if we start showing strength beyond that, then I think I'll look at a start of a fresh up move. Till then, I think I still believe that this is more of a pullback kind of a rally after the base building at lower levels.
Okay, so this is a pullback rally. Mitessh, tell us about the stocks that you like, and also this whole argument of money moving out of banks and into IT. I know you've been recommending a few IT stocks in the last few days. Would you continue that trend? Your views.
Yeah. So I think IT is something, which is at least looking like giving a trading rally. TCS and HCL Tech have been on the recommendation list, though I think a couple of mid-cap IT names also, are on the radar. I think Emphasis is now showing signs of bottoming out. So it's a decent space to win. Again, very much like the market, it will give you a trading rally on the upside. Not still sure that we are starting a big up move on the IT stocks as well. And on the stock side, I have a mix of, I have in fact all buy calls today. A couple of paints name on the list. I have a buy on Asian Paints, recommending a stop at about 2919 for targets of around 2990. I also have a buy on Berger Paints. I think what is common between both the two stocks is that after about 11 or 12 red candles, yesterday was the first sign of reversal, a green candle from oversold levels and intraday indicators looking up. So Berger Paints is a buy as well. Keep a stop at 561, look for targets of 582. That apart, L&T is a stock which I recommended earlier as well. That's a buy with a stop at 2190 for targets of 2265. And ICICI Pru Life is the final buy call. Here I would recommend a stop just below 475 for a first target of 505.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that, Mitessh. Sudarshan, what about you?
Well, I'm looking at stocks that are outperforming, which means even if we have a choppy market today, the outperformers remain outperformers, not just for days, but sometimes for weeks. So GAIL is one such stock. It has shown strong relative strength. Momentum has turned up after a very brief correction. Consider buying GAIL with a stop under 96. My second stock is HDFC Bank. It had a good day yesterday. It's going in a trading range. I'm expecting this to break on the upside sooner or later. So this is just, obviously I can't time it and say it will break in 1 hour, but it's worth buying into. So buy with a stop under 1577. My only intraday short is Dr. Lal Pathlab. Lal Pathlab is in a bear market. Consider selling an intraday trade for an intraday trade with a stop above 2165. And my final buy call again is Hind Copper. Hind Copper had a good day yesterday. I think that momentum should continue. Buy with a stop under 125.
All right, thanks a lot for that. Well, let's do one thing. Let's take a quick break on that note. Later, we will connect with Abneesh Roy of